It is incredible that the birth of Christ took place on December 25th. According to Alexander Hislop in the book The Two Babylons, the celebration of Christmas can be proved to be Babylonian. Who was really born on December 25th? Welcome to Sojourners Outpost, brightening the path for stumbling and weary feet. I am Rashid. The traditions of Christmas unpacked and unwound. December 25th is celebrated in many cultures. In Egypt, the son of Isis, the Egyptian title for the Queen of Heaven, born at this very time. Christmas is popularly known as Yule Day, proves at once its pagan Babylonian origin. Yule is a Chaldean name for an infant, or 25th of December was called by the pagan Anglo-Saxon ancestor Yule Day, or long before they came in contact with Christianity. That sufficiently proves its real character. In Scotland, the Yule cakes are also called Nor cake. In Chaldean, Nor signifies birth, therefore Nor cakes are birth cakes. The Scandinavian goddesses called Norns evidently derived their name from the cognitive Chaldean word Nor, child. Far and wide, in the realms of paganism, the birthday observed. The birthday of the Lord Moon observed in the East. The Sabians of Arabia regarded the moon as the visible symbol of the favorite object of their idolatry. The same period was observed as the birth festival. Is Christmas related to the birth of Christ? Christmas has nothing to do with the birth of Christ, as the date of the birth of Christ is not known. The book The Two Babylons by Alexander Hislop informs us that at the birth of Christ, every woman and child was to go to be taxed at the city whereto they belonged, whither some had long journeys, but the middle of winter was not fitting for such a business, especially for women with a child and children to travel in. Therefore Christ could not be born in the depth of winter. If any shall think the winter wind was not so extreme in these parts, let him remember the words of Christ in the Gospel. Pray that your flight be not in the winter. If the winter was so bad a time to flee, it seems no fit time for the shepherds to lie in the fields in, and women and children to travel in. Indeed, it is admitted by most learned and candid writers that the day of our Lord's birth cannot be determined. It is incredible that the birth of Christ took place on December 25th. According to Alexander Hislop in the book The Two Babylons, the celebration of Christmas can be proved to be Babylonian. At that time, the angels announced his birth to the shepherds of Bethlehem. They were feeding their flocks by night in the open fields. Even there, though the heat of the day be considerable, the cold of the night from December to February is very piercing. It was not the custom for the shepherds of Judea to watch their flocks in the open fields later than about the end of October. It was an ancient custom among Jews of those days to send out their sheep to the fields and deserts about the Passover and bring them home at the first commencement of rain. At what time soever his birth took place, it could not have been on the 25th of December. Who was really born on December 25th? When Nimrod, the founder of Babylon, died, Semiramis told the people that her husband's spirit had taken possession of the sun. She encouraged the people to pay homage to her husband by worshipping the sun. This began the evil practice of sun worship. Later, when Semiramis gave birth to a son by the name of Tammuz, she hid her licentious form of living by lying to the people. She told them that she was miraculously overshadowed by the spirit of her dead husband. In his book, The Two Babylons by Alexander Hislop, we learned that many of the traditions of the Roman, including the traditions of Christmas, came from ancient Babylonian mystery religion that was centered on Nimrod, his wife Semiramis, and the child Tammuz. The ancient religion transformed itself as it incorporated Christ into its teaching. Tammuz was born on December 25th. Thanks for watching.